We have a little something here for you at Pebs Prosperous Hands. Okay, maybe a big something. We want to help you build your very own kitchen garden. We are ready to offer you a service of convenience. Growing your own produce means managing quality, reducing grocery bills, and delving into a brand new hobby. We're going to help you set up and maintain your home garden. Ask me how.
Good evening to one and all, and welcome to another episode of Pebs Prosperous Hands Agriculture Podcast. As you guys come in, remember to share out the live, tag a friend, tag a family member. You know, we are about to take our agriculture and food production sector to our next level on the island of Tobago. Once again, I am Chanel Brathwaite, the Chief Executive and owner of Pebs Prosperous Hands. And just a side note here, Pebs Prosperous Hands is a local seasoning business located right here in the beautiful island of Tobago. We cultivate a wide range of local seasoning and herbs. And from our produce, we create our very own seasoning packs and organic butter seasoning. So that's just for us to note. All right, so I am Chanel Brathwaite, as stated before, and it's my pleasure once again to be your host for this evening. All right, for this season of the podcast, we are going on a farm hopping journey where we are going behind the scene to showcase the skills and hard work of some of our local farmers and agro-processors here in the island of Tobago. All right, and it's not just about showcasing them. It's about, bringing to awareness what are some of the produce and products that these local farmers and agro-processors cultivate and produce, so that, we, the public, can give them our support, right? I believe in supporting local, and we are pushing on that in this season. All right, so, I've heard so many stories about Tobago way back, right? Many of these senior folks would say Tobago was once known as one of the bread baskets for the Caribbean. And my aim in doing this podcast is to let people understand that, for where the world is going, we need to cultivate more food. We need to be able to store more food. And, it's just for us to understand that agriculture is important. Agriculture is the future, right? And we have some work to do here on the island of Tobago. And I'm sure you guys can agree, with the past pandemic, look at what happened. So many food shortages. We couldn't get certain products. We couldn't get certain produce. And we want to be in a state where we are ready to feed Tobago. We want to be in a state where Tobago can stand on its own. Tobago can even export to other countries, throughout the Caribbean and throughout the entire world. All right, and without further ado, fasten your seatbelts. We are about to journey to the hills to L.C.J. Delights. So, Mrs. James, tell us a bit about yourself.
All right, so I am an agro-processor by small business on the side. I don't do it full time, but I'm an agro-processor. I've been doing this for about 7 years thereabouts, and I mean, I love doing healthy stuff because it kind of came out of my own experience of trying to transition into healthy living, that kind of thing. So me tinkering with teas and the provision flour and all like that, yes.
Awesome. All right. What motivated you to start this type of business?
Actually, this business, well, the brand itself was started by my husband, because he was doing the mixed nuts as a healthy snack alternative. And then when I came on the scene, I started tinkering a bit with the teas, and that came out of, well, two short experiences really. One, researching different herbs for different ailments and stuff, because I had a close friend of mine who had an ailment that I was trying to find all kinds of stuff to help her with. And then my mom, she was into dehydrating moringa and making moringa powder. So I kind of suggested, you know, why not put the powder in the tea bag and, you know, sell it, but she never really took it on. And eventually she just kind of gave back the empty tea bag. She said, you know what, that's your thing, you do it. So the tea bag aspect that came out of that experience in terms of the provision flour. There was one point in time I was observing certain natural cereals that we have, like for example, farine. And I'm like, you know, the same way they have cornmeal, farine, oatmeal, cream of wheat. I said, we have provision that we used to make porridge with. Like, what can I do to make it as convenient as just getting the powder and making it like cream of wheat? So I started experimenting with green fig and plantain. So yeah, experimented from that until it's what it is today.
Awesome. All right. So what's a typical day like here for you at your workshop?
Alright. Well, it starts basically around 4:30 in the evening, because I do work during the day. So 4:30 in the evening I would come, first of all say a prayer, and then I would kind of basically write down the list of things that I have to do for the evening. If I have prepping to do, I have orders to fill, I'm overstuffed with something, so I have to do some packaging. So that might happen, the packaging, etc.
Alright, wonderful. And from all the different types of flour that you make using various types of provision, which one is your favorite and why?
Let's see. I would want to say it's somewhere between plantain and sweet potato.
Okay.
I think because it gives a smoother, more versatile kind of texture when you're using it to do even porridge. I use it to make gluten-free cookies as well, and I find that using those two types, I find the cookies come out a lot better than if you use the green banana. The color tends to be a little lighter, more cookie-like, so people, you know, are drawn to it as opposed to the green fig that has a kind of darker kind of look. Yeah, so those are my two favorites, porridge and for cookies. Yeah.
What are some of the challenges you would have encountered or may still be experiencing from time to time, and how do you cope or overcome them?
Alright, so the challenges, one would be getting raw materials, certain raw material at the price that we need in order to be able to keep it as an affordable, the end product at an affordable price for the customers. So if it is that, let's say we get, I'm just calling a hypothetical figure, dashing is $8 a pound, that might be kind of the higher end of the scale, because at the end of the day, we don't want to carry the price up too much, because generally we see on the market that provision flour tends to be at the higher end, right? So that is a challenge, to get raw materials and consistently. Sometimes we have to jump from this farmer to another farmer, and then sometimes nobody has, and we have to scratch our head, you know, kind of thing. Yeah, so sometimes that tends to be the challenge, the price and the consistency of supply.
Okay. And as you say, you know, you have your little challenges from time to time. What do you think about the current state of the agriculture and food production sector in the island of Tobago? And do you think that it can improve?
There is a lot of room for improvement. I think it can improve. I mean, I only hear of the stories that my parents and grandparents would have spoken about Tobago being food baskets of the country. That's only a talk I've heard stories, but to actually see it happening, I would love to see it happen again. You know, because many times, I mean, in the early stages of our business, we couldn't get certain raw materials to that we had to sell first, and I kind of want to support our Tobago people. So I would love to see improvements in terms of the capacity in production. I know some farmers might think that there isn't much or there aren't many processors who would like to access this. So trust me, we are here, because I'm not the only one in Tobago, and I think the others are also having that challenge. So we need it, because there is a need for some of these local products. In Trinidad, local marketing to people, and believe you me, exporting, yes, there is the need. I've seen it, you know, working on with Export TT, there is a need, especially in diaspora in US and Canada and stuff. So I would love to see it improve. I would love to see farmers expanding capacity. I would love to see some kind of arrangement happen between some kind of partnership arrangement between us and the farmers, so that they know what okay when they have, they can contact us, etc. And not just the quantity, but at the price. So that could be a challenge. But if, I mean, the larger the greater the capacity, I believe the price might be a little, yeah.
Yeah. Alright, so this is your moment to promote yourself. Okay. Alright, promote your business. So take it away.
Alright, so welcome to L.C.J. Delights. We are an agro-processing company, and we manufacture local herbal teas, provision flour, and mixed nut snacks. We have a variety of local herbal teas. For example, you have turmeric ginger, which is one of the hottest seller. We have fever grass ginger, etc. We have, in terms of the provision flour, we have plantain, sweet potato, green banana, dasheen, etc. Sweet potato, I mentioned that already. Sometimes you will have cassava from time to time. The mixed nuts, that is a great snack. It's like an all-in-one, on-the-go kind of snack. So persons who probably hardly have time to have a full meal, you can have it, because it's a mixture of fruit, seeds, and nuts. Alright, so we are located here at the Signal Hill Micro Enterprise Center. We also have products at Double B Enterprise Supermarket, Sherwood Foods, Tobago, Chocolate Delights, Lamb's Best Mart in Tobago, and in Trinidad, Eat It Marketplace in San Fernando. We also have an online store at shopcaribe.com, where you can purchase anywhere in the world and we can ship it to you. So this is L.C.J. Delights. Yes.
So guys, there we have it. You know, we really want to share our love and encouragement to L.C.J. Delights. You know, they are doing an awesome job with their agro-processing, and you know, let us continue to go out there and support our local farmers and agro-processors. It's not just about bringing them to the spotlight, you know, but we really have to, you know, encourage and learn how to support our very own right here on the island of Tobago. Right, so L.C.J. Delights, they are located in Signal Hill at the Micro Mall, and you guys can reach out to them, or you can visit the shop. Their contact numbers are 396-1638 or 287-2704. Right, so I would have visited their booths at the Signal Hill Micro Mall, and I got two amazing products. So the first one is the green fig flour. So I'm going to try this in my pancake over the weekend, because I love pancakes. And I'm going to use their Greater Wood tea bag. You know, Greater Wood is excellent for the flu. And for the past couple months, I've been coming down with the flu. So I need to boost myself. Alright, so guys, go out and follow them on their social media pages on Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram. You know, link up with them. They sell a wide range of products, a wide range of different types of flour, different types of tea bags, and even mixed nuts and healthy smoothies. Alright, so take your family along with you, take your girls out, you know, go to Signal Hill Micro Mall and just have a chill evening where you have some smoothies. Alright, so I really want to thank, you know, Mrs. Anisha Hislop-James for being a part of our farm hopping series, and my prayer is that God will continue to open up new doors for her, not just to sell her products in Tobago, in Trinidad, or throughout the Caribbean, but to take it to the international market. Tobago really have some amazing products, and I just want to encourage her and her team, to keep up the hard work, to keep pushing and to keep aiming for the sky. The sky is the limit. All right, to my viewers, to those of you who are tuning in for the first time, welcome. Let me give you a big Pebs Prosperous hands hug. Welcome, and thanks for tuning in. Remember, our agriculture podcast streams every second and fourth Thursday of each month. Alright, so ensure to save the dates, ensure to save the time. We go live at 7 p.m. on our Facebook pages. Alright, so ensure to put a reminder on your phone, tell a friend, tell a family member, alright, because our aim in doing this podcast is to really boost, is to really improve the agriculture and the food production sector on the island of Tobago, right? Tobago have some work to do, and the only way we can make it, the only way we can really get to the place we want to be is by coming together to make it happen, all right? There's power in unity, and we are really excited to continue to boost the agriculture sector. All right, guys, so remember, you can follow us on our social media pages, Pebs Prosperous Hands on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and even on our YouTube channel. All right, so thanks for tuning in to each and every one. I see my girl Delisha, I see my girl Renee, Shanique, big up on yourself. Thanks for locking in to Pebs Nation. And it was indeed a pleasure being here. It was a pleasure being your host. And for now, I have to say goodbye until we meet again on our next episode for our farm hopping journey.
We have a little something here for you at Pebs Prosperous Hands. Okay, maybe a big something. We want to help you build your very own kitchen garden. We are ready to offer you a service of convenience. Growing your own produce means managing quality, reducing grocery bills, and delving into a brand new hobby. We're going to help you set up and maintain your home garden. Ask me how.